everybody. This is Napa Fan here, and this is the 21st race in season number 2 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. We are in England for this race, the Rockingham Speedway, not the 1 mile track in North Carolina, but the 1.479 mile track somewhere in England. I kind of forgot where it was. I don't know if it's in Rockingham or not. I don't know how it all works out over there. But anyway, we are overseas for the first time in NRLOA history, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong at that. I think I'm wrong. But first time on Napa Fan we've actually raced on this track, and it should be a good one. This is the Jaguar 401, and it should be a good one. So let's get to the starting lineup. Part-time driver Richard Schaffner. Part-time driver's returning. They took the week off, I guess you can say. They took the last race off at Richmond, so they weren't in there. But Richard Schaffner starts on the pole in the number 32. And the guy who has won the past 2 races, Matt Dallio, starts alongside him. We got Caleb Hoffman, chase driver, Geoffrey Toussaint. You got Garrett Senor, Abe Troxel, Eric Powers, Jacob Reed, a chase driver. I tell you. Mitchell Millian, Michael James, Eric Hyden, Trey Bartow, Elijah Gordon, Cameron Garlington, Diego Stevenson, Justin Roberts, Cody Hagan, Max Newerf, a chase driver, Riley White, Victoria Amon, Cameron Gaju, Dane Amon, Jonathan Skivnicki, Dean Wicker, Nicholas Amadeo, Austin Spencer, Christian Master, Mason Powers, Raja Caruth, Herja Larvin Alonso, L.J. Mills, Stuart Gratton, Will Blake, Jesse Turner, Tristan Walker, Aaron Walpole, Alan Cavagnero, Warren Henniger, Darlin Kenyon, Zachary Fitzwater, Tyler Selsman, and Marshall Free. So 42 cars in the field, and let's get it started here at the Rock. The other Rock. I'm not sure what it actually is called, but it's the Rockingham something. I don't know. Rockingham Speedway in the United Kingdom, not the one in the USA. It's an interesting track. It's almost like Pocono when you think about it. It has 4 corners. It doesn't have 3. It has 4 corners, but they're all unique if you kind of think about it. They're all different than... the track is sort of square-shaped, sort of. But it should be an interesting one. And 41 laps to determine a winner here overseas for the first time in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Richard Schaffner and Matt Dallio. Here we go. Green flag is out here at Rockingham. Schaffner through turn 1. Gets the advantage on Dallio. Here comes Toussaint in the number 3 trying to move his way up. Into turn 2. This is where the inside lane can get a good run at times. And Abe Troxel, a chase driver, moving his way up to 3rd place in the number 35. You got Jacob Reed. Garrett Senor got a really good run through the corner. And here comes Toussaint trying to get underneath for the 32 for the lead. And there he goes. They're side by side. But Schaffner gets the run on the high lane, and Richard Schaffner leads the first lap of the race. Here comes Troxel in the 35 trying to help Toussaint get by Schaffner, and they're not going to be able to do it quite yet. But Toussaint still has a little bit of a nose underneath of this 32 here. And through turn 2, he's going to get a run. Oh, Schaffner in the wall. And Abe Troxel takes the lead from 3rd. Wow, and Richard Schaffner went too high through turn 2 and smacked the wall hard. And Toussaint kind of got a bit of him when it happened, and that allowed Abe Troxel to pull away and take the lead there, and he's ahead by quite a bit. Toussaint still trying to get by Schaffner. He's going to do so. And Garrett Senor running 5th right now in the number 16. Jacob Reed, a chase driver here. Oh no! Toussaint hard in the wall. We saw Lazarus when the Crown Royal Series raced earlier. And it looks like, yeah, Schaffner has a lot of damage. He's coming into the pit road to get that fixed. So Richard Schaffner in the pit lane, and had a promising day going for him, and unfortunately too much damage on the car to continue. Man, if these guys aren't careful, they could crash. We will probably see a caution sometime throughout this race. Abe Troxel and Geoffrey Toussaint hits the wall again. If he keeps on doing that, he's going to have to pit. Matt Dalio up to second, trying to make it 3 in a row in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And he has just been outstanding. He did a great job at Richmond getting it done today, and at Chicagoland, kind of struck late in that race. But keep on forgetting, this guy is the leader, Abe Troxel, in number 35. He is a chase driver, and if he can get this win here today, he would be in round number 3 of the chase. After this event, we only have one more race left in round 2, and that's Talladega. Then we will eliminate 4 more guys, I should say, not 3. 4 more guys, and it'll be down to 8 drivers in the chase to battle it out for the championship in the final 4 races. Well, actually, we're going to eliminate 4 more guys after 3 races again, and then at Homestead, the highest finishing driver of the top 4 guys who advanced wins the championship. And Abe Troxel has a good shot at doing it. Got Jacob Reed here as well. I think Reed is definitely a good contender for this championship. He is one of the most quietest guys in this chase. He surprised us by winning at California. Nobody expected it. And, he's in the chase now, and he's running rather solid, in my opinion. When he drove the 19 last year, he, throughout this part of the season, he kept on crashing last season, and now he's found a good rhythm in this number 46. He's running second right now, and that's a great place to be in the chase. He's running second. And my question here is, what happened to Garrett Sinor? Oh, it looks like Sinor might have gotten spun somewhere, or either that or he took a pit stop. Because you saw Richard, oh yeah, he had hit the wall, and I think he had to take a pit stop. Now, fortunately for him, he's got his pit stop done. Elijah Gordon's in the pit road. And if he stays out when the rest of the guys take their green flag stops, they should be good. They haven't seen a caution yet. I mean, it's still a major mess back here. And I think we might be seeing green. No, okay, they're not. They're just kind of moving underneath them guys there. I thought that the Walker and Salzman were going to come in the pit there, but they weren't. A couple of past chase drivers from this season, and it's kind of still of a mess back here, going 3 wide, sometimes 4 wide. And you got Chase. Oh no! Car around Roger Caruth. Oh no! And Skibnicki comes back on the track and goes upside down into Will Blake and Darlin Kenyon, a couple chase drivers. Fitzwater, Walker involved, Marshall Free, and oh man, that is not good for Darlin Kenyon and Will Blake. Well, that happened pretty fast. That was kind of sudden. Coming out of turn 1 is where this happened here. And I think, yes, Amadio went into the 17. The 41 comes back on the racetrack, gets Marshall Free. He flips and into Will Blake. Darlin Kenyon gets spun, and ahead of them, Fitzwater and Walker get spun. And they were going through turn 2 when that all happened. Let's see. Skibnicki just comes below Pages, the 98 pretty much. And they're all trying to avoid it, and they come back on the racetrack and spin out. Walker and Fitzwater did. And Darlin Kenyon, I don't know exactly what happened to him. It looks like he probably got spun by somebody. Things happening in front of him. He's going to be good. He got tapped by Fitzwater, and that kind of sent him into Walker. And that's why they're all in the fence. 2 chase drivers involved. The driver who finished highest at Richmond in the chase last time. Will Blake was involved in number 23. And Darlin Kenyon in the number 1, who has been a very consistent driver throughout the chase so far, has a lot of rear end damage to his car there. Well, this is going to close the field up, and we'll see how the pit stops go here. Abe Troxel had led quite a few laps there. He pulled out to a pretty good lead, and now it's gone after this caution. We got Jacob Reed, another chase driver who is running right now in second place. And it looks to me like everybody's going to come in. Not entirely sure why Hoffman is a little slow on the number 15. We'll see here. Would guys like Garrett Sinor and Richard Schaffner come in is a good question, because I wouldn't if I were them. I would stay out. It looks like Richard Schaffner is coming in, and I don't even see Senor. He's already on the pit road, and Garrett Senor has a problem on that 16, I think. I think he came in. Yeah, it's his second pit stop of the race, I think. Anyway, let's get to the good TV cam. Well, what did I do? Okay. I don't know. Pit lane 1, we'll sort of see who wins the race off. And it might have been Elijah Gordon in the number 5. No, he didn't. But I think Elijah Gordon's a lap down. He was shown in last place right now. A lot of guys have right side damage, I should say, and that is from exiting turn 2. You see all those skid marks, that's actually from the crash, but they're coming off of that turn right there and hitting the wall. And it usually doesn't end well, but Abe Troxel able to hold the lead. Garrett Senor and Elijah Gordon had problems on their cars, and they had to come in. We'll see who's still on the pit road. A lot of these guys that were involved: Marshall Free, Tristan Walker, Will Blake, Fitzwater, Toussaint with a slow stop, very slow stop. Got Mitchell Million and Cameron Garlington with slow stops. Not entirely sure why their stops were slow, but let's see here. Schaffner is going to file in kind of midway through the pack. Well, we'll figure it all out when we get to the restart here in the Jaguar 401. Right now. We're back here at the Rockingham, UK Speedway. And Abe Troxel is the leader. We got a chase driver, Garrett Senor, who is a lap down, starting on this inside lane. We got Max Newirth, the chase driver, in second place. Looks like Richard Schaffner has a lot of problems to his car. Our pole sitter, Caleb Hoffman and Jacob Reed. The top 4 guys are all chase drivers. And we got Diego Stevenson, Eric Powers, Dean Wickard, Herjo Larvin Alonso, Eric Hayden, and Jesse Turner, who is the chase driver as well. And that 32 did not get to the pit road at all. These guys, I think Dalio has a problem in this number 88. And I think the caution is back out because of Schaffner. Yeah, they did not get to that very well. Oh my. All over the place back here. I think that's Justin Roberts coming to the pit road. And Abe Troxel, I think, continues to lead. So, okay, that was very interesting. I don't understand what happened there. But Garrett Senor and Elijah Gordon are probably going to get back on the lead lap because they were ahead of Abe Troxel when they crossed the line. So that's a good thing for those guys. But we'll see here. Whoa, wrong way. So we'll get to the start here, and we will follow Matt Dalio in the number 88. Because he came into the pit road, and here he's on the apron here. Let's see, get to him. Okay, so I don't know if he just had an engine problem. It's probably what happened. Yeah, he had the thing going on all the way back here, well before they were coming to the restart. And I'm pretty sure that the caution comes out because of Schaffner in the 32. See, Richard Schaffner has his problem, and he can't get to the pit road, and he ends up stopping on the racetrack. Let's see. They go green. And the lights come on the pace car right there. So at that point, I think we already kind of know that Richard Schaffner is not going to get back, and they just call the caution anyway because he's not going. So, yeah, he's going way too slow, and he just stops right on the racetrack, and that's going to bring out the caution. And this is the lap here. We didn't actually really get to it, but the 15 nearly got by the 35, but the 35 was able to stick to the outside and stay out front. So Abe Troxel trying to win and get him to round number 3 of the chase without having to worry about Talladega next time. And on the outside, he gets by Hoffman, and Reed is 3rd with Newirth in 4th and Stevenson in 5th. And I think these two guys are only 1 lap down, so I think they're going to get their laps back. Hopefully they will. Garrett Senor and Elijah Gordon, a couple of NRLOA members. half of the people that are in these races now are NRLOA members. So anyway, let's see how these pit stops go if they happen. I mean, we only raced like one lap there. There really wasn't a restart when you think about it. The caution came right after. Oh my, that's big. Most of the guys behind Max Newirth, I think everybody behind Max Newirth, not everybody. Jesse Turner staying out. Michael James, Dana Mon staying out in the number 40. Henniger staying out in the 27. A couple chase drivers staying out here. We got Austin Spencer staying out. Looks to me like Stuart Grattan is staying out. Selsman staying out. Walpole, White, Mills, and I think that's it. And Hoffman wins the race off of the pit road. Mason Powers is also staying out. So a lot of these guys who are kind of mired back in there are going to start up front for this restart. Abe Troxel stayed out. He was our leader. We'll see how he handles the restart when we come back. Okay, we are back here at the Rockingham UK Speedway. That's just what I'm going to call it. I don't know if that's the official name or what, but anyway, Abe Troxel is leading in the number 35. Jacob Reed, Jesse Turner, Michael James, and Dana Mon, the top 5. All those guys stayed out. We had quite a few guys, about 16 or so, stay out. 13 drivers stayed out. And we got these guys on the inside lane. We got Schaffner. He caused the second caution of the race. We didn't really get to restart because of him, but he gets going this time, and it turns out that Garrett Sidnor and Elijah Gordon were not just one lap down. So Abe Troxel is the leader, and we see some guys here on this inside lane. They're trying to move their way up. That's Dana Mon and Warren Henniger that kind of pulled out the outside lane. And how about Jesse Turner? And here we go for the lead. This is Jacob Reed trying to take it from Abe Troxel and Jesse Turner, another chase driver in the mix here. Turner won at Dover earlier this season. That is his only win this season. And right now, he's going to take second from Abe Troxel, and that's after staying out. So, as far as I know, okay, we're not halfway through this thing yet, but Garrett Sidnor wants a caution so he can get another lap back. No, he's still not out of this thing, but we'll see. These guys are staying out. Let's see. The first guy that came off of the pit road was Hoffman, but he's fallen back, and I'm pretty sure Stevenson came into the pit road, so he's right now the highest of the guys who came in, right now running 12th in the number 47. And then the caution's back out again, and that's good for Garrett Sidnor, because he is going to stay. He's going to get another lap back. So, oh my, Trey Bartow. Doesn't look like anyone else was involved here. It looks like possible one-car incident, but a lot of front-end damage on Bartow's car. Let's see what happened here. Oh, coming out of turn 1. Gaju spun him hard into the wall. And into the outside wall. Fortunately, he hit nobody else, but two guys who won last season in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series and haven't won yet this season, Trey Bartow and Cameron Gaju, and Gaju just spins him around, and whammo! Hard hit for Trey Bartow into that inside wall. And we don't have safer barriers at this track, so that's a hard hit. But anyway, Jacob Reed got by Richard Schaffner, but did not get by the 16 of Garrett Sidnor. And Garrett Sidnor is going to gain another lap, but that's good for him. If most, I think he was 2 laps down, so he should get back on the lead lap after all that. We got Jesse Turner here. He's on lap number 20 right now. So yeah, he's going to get back on the lead lap. We got Jacob Reed, Jesse Turner, Dana Mon is 3rd, Abe Troxel is 4th, and Michael James is 5th. All those guys were in the chase at one point. 4 of them are still in it, and Michael James got eliminated after round 1. So now I'm going to follow the guys, and Michael James is going to stay out here. I'm going to follow the guys who came in that first time, and it looks like a lot of those guys are coming in. So that strategy did not work for those guys, and looks like they're going to be hung back here now. But one guy stayed out, and that's Michael James in the 20. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens to him, but if everyone else is coming in, it's going to be hard to hold everyone behind them off. And everybody is coming in. Garrett Sonor is going to get his lap back. So he passed the pace car there when that caution came out and finished his lap. So he's on lap 21, and it looks like he's going to stay out as well. So Garrett Sonor is going to end up in second place after all this. And you see the 20 there. He has damage, but I'm pretty sure that is a glitch. I don't remember him crashing at any point in the race. But how about this? That's pretty big for Garrett Sonor. He's going to get up to second now because he stayed out, and that's a really good call by that team. You're going to get that track position back, and hopefully he gets another quick caution. And if he does get another quick caution, and have everyone pit like we did that first time, he's going to be right back in this thing. Had a problem earlier and fell back 2 laps down. But he, because of a couple quick cautions, he gained his laps back and now is running third on the racetrack. So a good run for Garrett Sonor, a chase driver trying to make it into round number 3. He is right on the line. He was right on the line heading into this race. From being eliminated, he would be the last driver in round 3 if round 2 ended after Richmond. But trying to get a good finish here today and get up there in the points. We'll see what happens when we get to the restart here at the Rockingham UK Speedway. We are back for the Jaguar 401, lap 24 to 41 right now. I'm pretty sure we have had 4 cautions. I might be wrong about that. No, we've had 3 cautions. No. I really don't know. I lost count. Anyway, Michael James is the leader. Jacob Reed and Garrett Sonor, who was once 2 laps down, now in third after staying out this time. Tyler Selzman and Stuart Gratton ran out the top 5. Michael James stayed out, so did Garrett Sonor. Jacob Reed came in. Sonor now knows he can win this thing. He's up here and has a good shot at doing it. I mean, going to be put 3 wide, and Jacob Reed. Wow, he got shuffled back in there. He might have not taken tires. He's fallen back on the outside. Michael James under pressure from Tyler Selzman. And how about this? The highest chase driver now is Garrett Sonor in the 16. He was once 2 laps down in this race, and now is running third. Underneath of the 20, trying to take second from Michael James. He's going to do it. And Garrett Sonor might just get the run on the 78 before this thing's said and done. Oh, he's a little high in the wall a little bit. That's not good. You don't want to do that. And he's going to get stuck on the outside there. But Jacob Reed, he started second on that restart. He's falling back. He's stuck on that high lane. Jesse Turner, the second highest chase driver. Got Eric Hayden and Diego Stevenson racing side by side. That did not hurt Sonor too much, and the caution is back out again. Oh no, that is Dana Mon in the number 40, a chase driver. With a lot of front end damage. I think it's just coming out of turn 2. It's just coming really close. Actually, sorry, not turn 2, turn 1. Well, this one happened in turn 2. And they just run it too close. Stuart Gratton and Dana Mon, and they're hard in the wall. Tough break for those guys, and Stuart Gratton was having a really good race going for him, too. Oh, and Tristan Walker hit him at the end there. Tristan Walker was a chase driver and got eliminated after round 1, but what happened to Gratton? And there they go, hard in the wall. And coming really close to Stuart Gratton, and Tristan Walker taps him right there, and that's going to hurt Walker in the 7. Anyway, Garrett's back in this thing. He's right now running 4th. And Tyler Selzman, who was in the chase to begin, who was in the chase in round 1, got eliminated, unfortunately. But right now he's the leader with Michael James, Aaron Walpole, and Garrett Sidnor, now the highest chase driver, and Jesse Turner, Jacob Reed, Warren Henniger, Abe Troxel, all chase drivers running right now 7th through 10th. We got Darlin Kenyon, who was involved in one of those crashes sometime throughout this race. Oh, he almost came in, decided not to. Garrett Sidnor is in. So is Aaron Walpole and Michael James. They kind of need to make pit stops this time. And that's going to hand the lead over to Diego Stevenson in the 47. I'm not going to follow the pit stops. There's not enough guys coming in. Most of the guys are staying out. So we'll get to the restart here at Rockingham to see... Actually, sorry, Selzman's going to be the leader. My bad. He stayed out. So Selzman's going to be the leader, and then Diego Stevenson's going to be second place. So let's get to the restart here at Rockingham. So we are back here at the Rockingham Speedway in the United Kingdom. The first overseas race in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Tyler Selzman is the leader. You got Diego Stevenson, Jesse Turner, Jacob Reed, and Warren Henniger. 3 chase drivers right there. Darlin Kenyon is 6th. Riley White, Christian Master, Dean Wickard, and Mitchell Millian. Guys who came in, they are right now running 29th through 32nd, I think. So here we go. Selzman's going to lead us off. Schaffner's still up here. You know, he's still a lap car in the way of these guys. But since we are now within 10 laps to go, or will be the next time we would have a restart, if we had another one, that would be it. So Schaffner, this is his last time going to start in that inside lane if we do happen to get another restart. So he's going to get out of the way. But Selzman, I mean, he's going to use that 32. 32 is his friend right now, Tyler Selzman. And Richard Schaffner holding off these guys behind our leaders and our leader. And that is good for Tyler Selzman. But what Selzman doesn't want is that 32 trying to pass him. You know, Schaffner wants it to be, if it happens to be that the caution comes out and he's ahead of the 78, he's going to get at least 1 lap back. He's 2 down right now. And there he goes underneath of the 78. So that's not good for Selzman. And that's going to allow guys like Jacob Reed, Warren Henniger, Jesse Turner to close in. All 3 of these guys are chase drivers who want to get a win. And man, they're really racing hard. Henniger got up here by staying out one time, and it worked for him. And now he's underneath of Selzman for the lead, but Schaffner's kind of in the way on this inside lane. But Warren Henniger is going to take the lead, or is he? They're side by side. And in the turn 3, Henniger is going to get the advantage, and here comes Jesse Turner in the 43. Turner up to second, he's underneath of Selzman. And here comes Diego Stevenson, has not won in over a season on Napa Fan. The last time he won was season 1 at Chicagoland. And right now he is running 3rd, he's underneath of Selzman. How about Riley White in the 24 winless this season? Last time he won was Kansas of Season 1 in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Has not won since. Christian Master moving his way up in the 14. But Warren Henniger trying to win his 3rd race of the season and get him to round number 3 of the chase. Henniger is not happy about his performance in the finale race last season. While he was a championship contender, finished 4th in the standings last season, and he wants to get back into that Final Four, no doubt, in this number 27. He's got a great shot at doing it. Oh, no! That's Vincent in white in the wall. And here comes Christian Master. Now Master is in 2nd place. Can he hunt down the 27 of Warren Henniger? I think Henniger's really, opened a huge gap in between him and 2nd place. And, this kind of goes back to Darlington. He did the same thing, where just the way he made his pit strategy go, he took the tires at the perfect time where everyone else didn't. He just got up there, got through those guys, and just dominated the second half of the Darlington race, and won that one to get into round number 2. And if Henniger could pull this one off here today, he would definitely be in round number 3, no doubt. And Richard Schaffner getting underneath of the 14 for 2nd. Well, not really for 2nd, because Schaffner's 2 laps down, but that's not going to play into Masters' favor, and right now, it is looking like Henniger's race to lose. I mean, this guy really knows how to win, and he is very deserving of this championship the way it's going. Masters trying to close in, but he just can't do it. And he's racing slower laps, too, than Henniger. Henniger doesn't have anybody in front of him like Master does, and that's hurting him. How about Dean Wicker? Where did he come from? He's moved his way up to third in that number 26. And Victoria Amon in the number 44, part-time driver. She's up to 7th in that number 44. We got Selsman here as well. But I don't think it's going to catch up to Warren Henniger in the number 27. A dominating performance. The past 4 races, if Henniger does happen to pull this one off, will only be won by 2 different guys, Warren Henniger and Matt Dalio. The last time a non-Chevy driver won was Max Neuwirth at Bristol, and that was a Toyota. Last time a Ford won was Garrett Sonora at Nashville, so Chevy would have won 4 in a row if Henniger can get this one. I mean, Masters is Chevys too, so if something happened to Henniger and Master took the lead, Chevy would still win. And it looks like Master's coming in the pit. He is. Will Henniger have to come in the pit? Anyone else pitting with the 14? Oh yeah, there are guys coming in here. Nicholas Amadea, Riley White, Eric Powers. Next flag is going to be the white flag. This is big. Will Henniger, if Henniger stays out this lap, then he will not come in on the white flag lap. That is for sure. They are programmed not to do that. We'll see what will Henniger do. He's going to stay. Oh no, he's coming in. He's coming in. Henniger is coming in. And Jacob Reed is going to do the same thing he did at California. 46 of Jacob Reed takes the white flag, and this time I have it right. He is number 1. And this is how he got the win at California to make it into the chase. And Jacob Reed, out of nowhere, is going to steal this one here today overseas here at England. And that is something else right there. Henniger could not pull it off. One more corner for Jacob Reed in the number 46. Who knew that he'd do it again? Another fuel strategy race for Jacob Reed, and he's in round 3 of the chase. Wow, that has got to hurt for Henniger. Could not make it on fuel, but Jacob Reed able to stay out and win the Jaguar 401 here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. He's in round number 3 of the chase. And he's got a good shot at winning this championship in that number 46. What a race. Second place was Tyler Selsman. Riley White was a lap down. Didn't even realize. Actually, wait, he was in the pits. And Diego Stevenson in third. Jesse Turner. Will Blake was sort of a lap. Yeah, he was a lap down. Herja Larvin Alonso. Eric Hyden. Michael James. Sid Noor finished 8th after all that. So he had a top 10 at the end of this one after being 2 laps down. It worked very well for Sidnor at the end, so he's looking pretty good. We'll see how the points go, and you guys will see that at the end of the video. We'll go ahead and just get to the official finishing results, and we'll get to the 46 here. If he hasn't already, yeah, he's already dissipated into the pit road. But anyway, those are your finishing results, the top 28 right there, and Jacob Reed is in round number 3 of the chase after the fuel strategy. After he stayed out when our leader, Warren Henniger, could not. That's the second time Jacob Reed has done that this season. And his second win of the season here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Jacob Reed, the winner of the Jaguar 401. Take a look at the rest of the results here. Matt Dalio did not win again. Finished next to last in that number 88, unfortunately. And guys like Danamon, Abe Troxel had a problem, and I didn't notice it. I do apologize. Darlin Kenyon and Caleb Hoffman did not get good finishes here. But another really, really amazing story there is Garrett Sonora. He was once 2 laps down in this race, and he finished 8th place. Okay, I know I kind of feel a little biased here. I know he's an NRLOA member and all that. But still, I have no control over what he does, so yeah. But anyway, Sonora looking pretty good now in the chase. We'll see how the points are. You guys will see that right now. So thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Jacob Reed, and here are the points for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. I will see you guys later.
I'm living my dream, kick started. Ain't never gonna miss a beat. Ain't gonna be broken hearted. Gonna leave my fear behind. Already made up my mind. waste my time.